Started. All right, Caitlin, I gave you the mic.
You're good. You're recording. Can you hear me?
Say what?
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. I can hear you now. I was like, what's happening? All right. So, good morning, day 18. Happy Sunday, Sunday fun day. I'm so excited. Today's journaling is going to be amazing. I'm super, super excited. So you guys know how I get started. Center yourself. Get rid of all that negative. Close your eyes. Okay. All right, we're gonna open our eyes. Fresh start. So let's go ahead and jump right in to the journaling. Today is day 18. We are past the halfway mark, and I'm super excited because I can see shifts in mindsets and posting and things like that. And I'm super excited. So today's topic is anchored in grace. So date at the top, anchored in grace. Excuse my yawns. It's been an early morning. All right. And then the first thing we always do after our deep breaths are 6 things we are grateful for. Okay. So the reason that I typed this manifesting was originally titled Giving Yourself Grace, but I was doing my prayer and devotion and my time with Jesus, and this popped up, and this was like the perfect thing for everything that is going on. Now, this 21 days is supposed to be uplifting. It's supposed to make you feel good. It's supposed to have you start your day amazing. And even though it does do that, there are times where you hit a snag in the road. And I'm just going to read off what it says. Anchored in grace, rooted in purpose, and aggressively pursuing your calling, you are blessed and unstoppable. I'm going to say that again. Anchored in grace, rooted in purpose, and aggressively pursuing your calling, you are blessed. Conquer the day. Prepare for every moment. Let the day own you or you own the day. Which one are you going to allow yourself to do? Anchor yourself in grace. Rome was not built in a day, and none of us are perfect. You determine your worth. You. So when you say you can't do, when you say that things just aren't going your way, they're true. But what are you going to do about it? Are you going to stay in that place, or are we going to figure out how to get out of it? Because I'm here to tell you, when you start doing amazing and things start changing, you do some uncomfortable stuff. When you're doing uncomfortable things, you're automatically in your mind are like, how the heck am I going to be able to do this? I wasn't able to do it before. I know I'm not going to be able to do it now. But then you have that bigger voice inside of you now, because you're like, okay, balls to the walls, I'm going to do it. You don't care. You get to that point, you're like, I don't care. Nope. You can say whatever you want to say, little mind, little, little voice, whatever, but this is my goal and I'm going for it. So when you start to hear, oh, how's that going to happen? Or, oh, how am I going to make that? The how does not matter. It does not matter the how. You are not in control of the how. You are in control of the what and the why. That's what you're in control of. How it's going to happen, that's none of your business. You just have to know what your goal is and do whatever it takes to get to that goal. So you determine what avenue you're going to go down. Are you going to continue to stay in that negative space, or are you going to move forward? Your work ethic is your pledge of allegiance to fail or to succeed. I personally love failure. I love failure. You want to know why? Because when I fail, now I can show somebody else how not to fail doing that thing that I did. I love to succeed as well. DJ, where are you going? Sorry, y'all. He's like by the basement steps and I don't want him to fall down. Okay. So where was I? I love to succeed. I love to succeed because now I can show other people how to do the things that I did to get to where I am. Do y'all see how that plays out? I love to fail and I love to succeed because now I can show someone else later on when they get to that space how to do it. Have I been in a negative mindset? Yes. Have I been in a positive, outstanding mindset? Yes. Have I had a month that my volume and my rank decreased? Yes. Have I been in a month where everything was perfect, fell into place, and I succeeded and did all the things that I wanted to do? Yes. Am I happy about both? Yes. Why? Because now when somebody comes to me and says they're having a bad day, a bad month, a bad week, a bad year, whatever the hell's going on, or they say, hey, I'm excited and I want to keep my excitement. How do I keep my excitement? Or how do I do this with my team? I can go to them and say, hey, this is what you do. Or, hey, this is what I did. You decide if this is what you want to do. I think so many times we want other people. Have y'all ever heard of the saying, I want to just get put on it? Somebody would just put me onto that. Why not put yourself onto it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know you want something, why not put yourself on? Stop absorbing life and just sitting there. It's like when you go outside for a tan. Yes, I said a tan. I don't go outside for a tan. I go outside to just like enjoy the weather. But I do like to soak up the sun, okay? So when you go outside to soak up the sun, it's just like life. I want to soak up the sun. I don't want to soak up life. I want to project life. I want to give life to other people. When other people see me, I want them to feel my life. I want to be able to project my life onto them. Kind of like that song, the Jesus in me sees the Jesus in you. The Jesus in me loves the Jesus in you. I want to project that light. I want to project it. I want to give it away. Because I'm not going to waste my gift. And you shouldn't waste yours either. So be anchored in grace. Be anchored in grace. Be rooted in purpose. And aggressively pursue your calling. I'm not going to stop saying it. I love it. That's why I said I'm so passionate about it today, because it hit home for me. It hit home. You need to be anchored, rooted, and aggressively pursuing what the hell you want. Be anchored. What does being anchored mean? That means can't shit shift you. Being rooted. How many times have you seen people cut down a tree, but you can't get all them roots now, can you? You a bad mofo if you can get all them roots that's on that tree. I'm just saying. Because you got little baby roots, and then you got them big, big roots that are like irons of steel. So you need to be that iron steel root. And you need to aggressively go after your calling. If your calling is to be a teacher, you need to go be the best damn teacher there is. If your calling is to be a CEO of your own company, of your own making, you need to go and be rooted in your purpose. Stop waiting for somebody else to put you on. Put yourself on. Do y'all see all these YouTube videos and all these things that go viral of people just doing ordinary things? Do you think that they were waiting for somebody to put them on? No. They got their phone, they got their tablet, they got their friends. They did it themselves. And when somebody came to them, I can almost guarantee you they did not go with the first deal. And they didn't go with that deal that, oh, that's mediocre. I ain't got time for that. I pay that in rent. I'm good. You have to know your worth. And you have to be so rooted into your purpose, so rooted into your calling that can nobody and nothing stop you. Period. Nobody else can do it. I can give you all the life I have in me. But you also have to have life to give yourself. Absorb it. Absorb all that love in the positive things that come your way. Absorb it. And then when you project it, have people feel it. Because I absorb the blessings that people give to me. I absorb the things that I am taught every single day of my life. And I can project them to other people. I can project to you how to be an amazing mom to a 2-year-old who has difficulties communicating. I can project to you a woman who has been broken, depressed, struggling. I can project that to you because I was her. I do have my moments, but I'm out of it. And I can project to you that you will get out of this. Whatever it is you're in, you don't have to be a broken person. Because I'm going to tell you something. Broken people, it's hard to get y'all back together. So I say people are cracked. You ain't broken. Because if you were broken, you wouldn't be listening. You're cracked. It's easier to put some filling in them cracks and to make you whole again. But you got to stop thinking that you're so broken and so down and so out and there's so many negative things coming your way. To hell with all that bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all, Sunday. I know I'm not supposed to be cussing, but it is what it is, okay? I'm sorry. Jesus knows my heart, okay? So if you think like a champion, you speak like a champion, walk it out because you are a champion, be blessed and unstoppable, and your best days are ahead of you. I cannot stress enough when Steve Harvey said, you have a freaking 100% rate of bad days because you're still here today. That hit home for me. Then it hits home for me now. I could be living in a shack tomorrow and I know my best days are ahead of me. I'm not going to look backwards because what is that going to get me? Living in the past. I'm going to live for my future. Fall forward. I'm never going to stop saying it. Fall forward. So be rooted, aggressively pursuing and anchored in your grace and your calling, and you are going to be blessed and unstoppable. Be that root that is like a steel iron. I'm telling y'all now, just do that. And I can assure you, you are going to succeed. You are going to succeed. In whatever you stay anchored, rooted, and aggressively pursuing, you are going to get it. If you are aggressively pursuing having a baby, doggone it, I pray you have that baby. It's going to happen. If you want to go and get that new car, if you want to be a diamond, if you want to be a freaking Black Diamond 10.0, they don't even have that. But if that's your goal, if that's your mindset, you can achieve it, but you have to stay focused. You have to. You have to stay focused. And no matter what comes around, there's going to be stuff all the time, y'all. Let me just say it's going to be stuff all the time. A dog's going to die. A friend or a family member is going to die. Your kids are going to get hurt or go to school or you're just going to lose something of significance. You're going to feel broken, but you are cracked. You are cracked. You're going to lose rank. You're going to lose money. You're going to lose time. You're going to lose a little bit of your mind, probably, because we're all women and we're emotionally charged creatures. So you're cracked. You're not broken. But let me tell you something about a woman. We came from a man. We are here as helpmates. We are here to help other people. We were not meant to be behind anybody. Just because we're emotionally charged don't mean shit. Women are not weak. Women are stronger than we give ourselves credit for. What man do you know that can push out a 10-pound baby? You are closer to death when you're giving birth. God bestowed that on you because you are a woman. We go through more in freaking 30 years than men go through in 50. And we're still here, right? Everybody on here that had a baby. You know. You've been there. Probably you'll go back again or know somebody that will. We are stronger than we give ourselves credit for. So take that power back, regain it, and keep it moving. Don't let nobody steal your power. Don't do it. So I want you to think about what's holding you back and what's distracting you. I can give you an example. What's holding me back is my damn self. I'm holding myself back. Maybe it's because I'm too focused on other people, but I'm holding Janessa back. What is distracting? What's distracting is seeing other people going through so much turmoil and trying to always pick up the pieces and fix everything. I feel like I can fix everyone and everybody, and I know that that's not possible. I know it, but it doesn't resonate all the time. And this all has a purpose, y'all. I want you guys to just remember, and if you want to write it down, go back to the replay. I'm going to continually say it. I'm probably going to post about it. Be anchored, rooted, and aggressively pursuing your calling. Just do it. I can say it all day, but I want y'all to feel it. I really want you to feel it because it's not just for this business, it's for your life. If you are aggressively pursuing your calling for your children, if you're aggressively pursuing and anchored in your kids, in your family, in your finances, everything falls into place together. It's the circle of life. It all plays a part. But when you're rooted and you're focused, it makes a difference. You're going to see, oh my gosh, consistency. Oh my gosh, being rooted and being aggressively pursuing something. Have you ever seen when kids go to school and they really, really want to do something, how passionate they are about it? Or, mommy, I really want that toy. Like, for real, like, mommy, this is what it does. And this is what it looks like. And this is how much it is. And I promise you, I will not ask you for anything else for the rest of the year. They are passionate about that toy. They're passionate about what they want. Because they want it. They want it so bad, they don't care that, 6 months from now is Christmas. They want that toy right now. They don't care that mommy may be struggling. They want that toy right now. They're going to guilt trip you probably to get that toy. And if you're rooted in your kids, you're going to figure out a way to get that toy because you know that's what your baby wants. So you just have to take heed to kids, because I'm telling y'all, kids have that fire in them that I wish I had still. Because I swear, I feel like kids just, they don't have that sense of fear. They don't have that sense of the word no. They just like, if I want it, I'm going to get it, and nobody going to stop me, not even my mama that's going to whip my tail. They just want it, and they go for it, and they don't care how they get it. They just going to go get it. So if we all could just have that mindset. Now I ain't telling y'all go out here and like go steal and shit. I'm just saying. Like, let me put that little tidbit out there, because you know how people get real technical about things. Just saying. So we're gonna get into our journaling portion, and I just want you guys to understand, when y'all are, manifesting, when y'all are journaling, I really want y'all to hone in on the portion that you're in. So Lord, teach me, and Lord, I pray, and all the things. I want y'all to seriously think about being anchored and aggressively pursuing what God has for you and what you want and what you need to fix. Because at the end of the day, nobody else can do it. Jesus gave us so many different, scenarios in the Bible. Not everybody follows them because they don't understand it. I could talk about things till I'm blue in the face, but you have to be the one to be diligent enough to actually go for what the heck you want and be able to humbly go to someone if you don't. Because I do that too. As I do go to other people and I'm like, look, I feel away and I really just need some help. And that's okay. Be transparent, but you need to really be aggressively pursuing what it is that you want. And a part of that aggression should be learning more and being transparent. Because once you get to your calling and once you hit that success that you really want, the journey doesn't stop. Now you're going to have a million people asking you, hey, how did you do that? Hey, how did you do that? So you have to learn now to be transparent so that other people can be like, oh, she did that. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. Well, let me ask her, like, did she really do this or did she do something different? Because I'm telling y'all, like, people, when you do certain things, people are going to come to you and be like, how did you do it? And they want you to be duplicatable. And they want you to be able to tell them, like, hey, this is what you did. That's why we have motivational speakers and we have leaders, because they're duplicatable and we want to do the things that they did to get to where they are and to get to a higher position as well. So you have to be transparent and duplicatable. So let's go ahead and get started with Lord, teach me. Okay, the next one is Lord, I Pray. All right, now I want us to get really serious. And I want you to write down what is holding you back from living fearlessly. All right, then I want you to write, oh, it's okay. um, where were we? Okay, now I want you to write down what excites you. Like what gets you excited? Okay, so now I want you to write down what can you do today to change what's holding you back and to grow. Okay. So now my favorite portion, I am affirmations. Oh, excuse me. All right. So let's see. Okay. So we're at the end. So there are two things that I'm going to verbally say. There are no tasks for today. I want you guys to really hone in on what we manifested and talked about. But I want you to know when you can't control what's happening, challenge yourself to control the way you respond. So if you can't control that, you have these negative thoughts, challenge yourself to control the way that you respond to it. So if you have a negative thought, I'm not worthy for this, I'm not, who am I to do blah blah blah, challenge yourself and say, you know what, I am worthy of that. you know Instead of responding like, okay, yep, I'm gonna believe that, challenge yourself to control the way you respond to it, because that's where your power is. Okay, that's like my greatest gift of advice to give you, is to challenge the way that you control challenge yourself to control the way you respond. And Caitlin said that plenty of times where, when she has a negative thought come in, she automatically addresses it and combats it and challenges herself to control the way she responds. Um, and here is my, yes, this is new prayer for the day. So if you guys want to close your eyes, if you guys want to receive this, I love it. I'm going to try to remember to say all of this, but the way it's written is not that way. So, Lord, empty us of ourselves so that we can be filled with you. Lord, empty us of the selfishness we harbor inside of ourselves, every vain ambition that we have, and the poison of our pride, and only foolishness and the foolishness our hearts hold as well. Lord, empty us of us so that we can be filled with you. Empty us of us so that we can be filled with you today, forever, always. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. That is our prayer for the day. Because if you empty yourself of you, if you get rid of all that doubt, that fear, that worry that God did not give us when we were born, that we accumulated over the years, and we fill those spaces with Him, how can you fail? So I love you guys. I pray that this helps you. I pray that, you come back with a clear mind, and I pray that this helps you to grow. I love you all so much, and we will be talking soon. And bye. Love y'all.